Hi everyone, Mrs. M from Mrs. M's Baking Show here. How are we all doing today? What's the weather like where you are? We've got rain here, which I don't know about you, but rain just makes me absolutely miserable. I definitely want the sunshine back. Well, wherever the weather is where you are, hopefully this new video is going to brighten you up a bit. So, looking back at the comments from people, we have had requested lemon drizzle cake. Now, if you've looked back through my videos, we've already done a lemon drizzle. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to do some cupcakes instead. Now, a very good friend of mine, Rebecca Taylor, who runs Rebecca's Fudge Kitchen, has very kindly given us some of her lemon meringue fudge, which I'm going to use in the recipe. So keep posted and keep checking. I'm going to post her link to her site in the description underneath, along with everything else, ingredients, method, as always. So let's get started and have a look at the ingredients. So everyone, for the cupcakes, we start off with 175 grams of unsalted butter. You can use Stork for this, that's absolutely fine. 175 grams of caster sugar, 175 grams of self-raising flour, 3 large eggs, and the zest of 1 lemon. Then for the drizzle part, we use the juice of 2 of the lemons and 75 grams of caster sugar. Then for the buttercream, 150 grams of unsalted butter. Now, best not use Stork for that one. 300 grams of icing sugar and the juice of half a lemon. And then obviously for the topping, we're using fudge on top of ours, but you can just use sprinkles or any decorations that you like. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is set your oven. As you can hear, mine's a whirring. 180 degrees C, all ready to go. Right, first we start off with 175 grams of our caster sugar and 175 grams of our butter, which you just want to beat together. Now, many bakers, not naming any obviously, but they do the all-in-one mixture. So basically stick it all in and mix it all round. That's fine, and if you want to do that, absolutely fine, but I prefer to just start by doing the butter and the sugar first and giving that a really good mix and making sure that that's all nice and together, and then I add the rest in. So like I said, just giving it a really good stir till it's nice and smooth and combined. So I'd love to know how you've all been. Please feel free to comment and let me know. What sort of things have you been getting up to through lockdown? That kind of hit us hard, didn't it, all of a sudden, out of nowhere. No one really expected to be, you know, having to deal with the sort of things we've been having to deal with, hey? But we're getting there, aren't we? We're getting through it. Things are starting to get back to a semi-normal, I guess. But we, like I said, getting there. So yeah, mix that all together as best you can. Try and get it all combined if you can. My butter was a little bit hard. I think it needed just to be a little bit softer. So yeah, you just want to cream the butter and the sugar together until it all starts combining. Then you can go in. There we go, let's start to come together now. Mrs. M needs to work on her muscles, that's what she needs to do. Alternatively, if you don't want to do this with a spoon, you can always do it in your mixer. I think I might have to purchase a mixer. You never know. Right, okay, so that's come together. That's nice and smooth now. So, like I said, I like to add it a bit of egg at a time. So that's your 3 eggs, which I've just beat together in a cup. I like to just add a bit at a time and mix it. And then I do a little bit of flour. And so on and so forth, until you've got your cake mixture resembling something like a cake mixture. Like I said, if you check out my other videos, I do have a lemon drizzle on there, a lemon drizzle cake, which I love to do because it's so simple. Bish bash bosh, stick it in a loaf tin and everyone's happy. But these ones, like I said, I'm going to try doing cupcakes. And I guess cupcakes are good because you can use them for parties. Kids like good cupcakes, don't they? So, and also, again, as I've always said with most of my recipes, this is something that the kids can join in with. Give your hand. Some kids like to, some kids don't. Some kids like to get messy, some kids don't. So whatever goes, really. And you just keep combining the eggs and the flour until you've got it all mixed up together. Remembering to scrape the sides of your bowl. That's a big mistake sometimes. You forget to scrape the sides of your bowl. And then you end up with all just bits of lumpy flour in it, which is not nice, really. Oh, there we go. Back as normal, everybody making a mess. No surprise, hey? So, yeah, just keep mixing and mixing and mixing. Scraping all your bowl. Making sure everything is all combined. Just like that. Right, so now at this point what you want to do is you want to add in your lemon zest. So there we go, we'll get rid of those out of the way. That's it, good stir. Right, so your lemon zest. So you just want to zest your lemon and make sure it all goes in nicely. This is going to give it that bit of a lemon kick that we need. So there we go. Get that all in there. Oh, I love the smell of lemons. Another great tip as well, once you've juiced your lemons, stick them in your fridge. They are great for getting rid of any nasty, horrible smells that might be in your fridge. Lemons are great for that. Also great for cleaning as well. Stick them in your microwave for 30 seconds. Great, cleans the inside of your microwave. Obviously you're going to have to wipe it, but it cleans the inside of your microwave really well. And also good for cleaning chopping boards, especially wooden ones. Gets rid of bacteria and things. So there you go, another few tips for you. Not just a pretty face, not just a baker. Bit of everything, me. Right, so there we go. We've got our lemon zest in there. And you want to just give that a good mix round as well. Again, making sure everything is all combined. Yummy, yummy. Scrummy. Right, then what you want to do is you want to bring your cake cases over. Now I've decided to go for colourful rainbow cases. Why not? Like I said, bring a bit of brightness to everybody. So we've got our cup cases ready, all laid out. I've decided to go for rainbow ones today. Thought why not? Get it bright and colourful. Laid out on a flat tray. Now, another trick, which I like to do, is use an ice cream scoop, because it's so much easier to get them in the cake cases, and then you've got the same amount in each cupcake. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm not saying it always does, but sometimes, it will all have the same amount in. So just get a scoop, straight in like that. You can then rearrange them where they need to sit, and everybody's happy. And there we go. And you just want to fill your cup cases up, like so. Now, once you've done this, you want to stick them in the oven for about 18 to 20 minutes or until they're nice and golden. Now, what you need to get ready as well is you need to get your lemons juice ready for your drizzle. Now, what you want to do is get them out of the oven, and that's the point that you want to drizzle them with your lemon juice and your sugar, which you have mixed together to make your drizzle, so that while they're still hot, you can get the drizzle on them. That way it's going to soak into the sponge and it's going to make it lovely and scrummy. So do that, obviously, while they are baking. And then you want to let them cool completely. You do not want to try and ice any sort of cake while it is warm, because the only thing that's going to happen is it's literally going to drip off. It's not going to do anything else, so it will literally drizzle. And we don't want that effect, do we? Because we are going to pipe our buttercream onto our cupcakes. If you don't pipe, you're not a piper, you don't want to do that, that's fine. You can just spoon it on. Teaspoon works just fantastically. Right, so there you go. That should make 12 lovely cupcakes. Right, so stick those in the oven and I'll check back with you once they're done. Okay, so the cupcakes freshly out of the oven. I did mine for 19 minutes. They needed just that minute extra. So now, quick trick for you. I use a skewer. If you haven't got a skewer, then use a fork or something like that. Just poke a few holes in each one. This is going to let the drizzle go all the way deep down into the cupcakes and give them a lovely, lovely moist texture to them. So here we go. Just give them all a quick poke. because we don't want them to cool down too much. We want the drizzle to really seep into them. So there we go. Oh, that one was trying to escape. So there we go. I've given them all a quick poke with the skewers. Now, I've mixed up my drizzle, which was your caster sugar and your lemon juice. Now what you want to do is you just want to gently, evenly drizzle this over each cupcake. Now you might notice that it's quite thick. That's okay, it's meant to be. Okay, it will still drizzle in, especially if you've put all your pokey holes with your skewer in. So you just want to evenly distribute these between your cupcakes. Oh, the smell is amazing. Fresh lemon, fresh cupcakes out of the oven. What could be better? My children are going to love devouring these later, I can guarantee that. Right, so there we go. So just keep going, evenly distributing these all over your cupcakes so it all seeps in and just becomes lovely and gorgeous. I'm going to go around again because I've got a little bit of mixture left over. Why not? Just keep going. So you want to keep doing that till all your mixture's gone. Now, once you've done that, you just want to set them aside and just let them cool completely. I'm talking completely, because we do not want any drizzly piping going on top, do we? So there we go, done that. Right, I'm going to put those to one side, and now we can get on with making our buttercream. So, done, 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 beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, the buttercream. Now, I've already done this for you, but what you want to do is you want to get your 150 grams of your butter at room temperature, and you want to just give this a really, really good beat. Right, so let's move these out of the way and put them somewhere safe to cool down. So you want to get your butter, and just like I said, I've done this for you already, but you want to give it a really good beat up so it's really supple, so that it's easier to work with. So as you can see, look, I've already done mine. It's nice and soft, nice and supple. Now, 300 grams of your icing sugar. You want to add this slowly, so sort of half to start with. Mix that in and give it a really good beat. You're talking 2 to 3 minutes on each half, because you want to really slowly work it in, because as you can see, it makes a very powdery mess otherwise if you try and do things too quickly. So yes, you just want to keep working this in. Give it a really good beat till it's all mixed nicely together. Make sure you scrape all your sides. I've got a load of butter up there. Well done, Mrs. M. Right, so yeah. Working it round. And as you see, it will start. Might not look right at the beginning, but it will start to come together. Look, see? This is the important part where you must make sure you scrape all the sides of your bowl, because I shall have a load of icing sugar left over on the sides, and trust me, that is not nice to be eating that when you've made all those lovely cupcakes. So we go, scrape all the sides down, give that a really good beat. Now like I said, you want to do this for about 2 minutes. I'm just doing it quickly here to show you. You want to make sure it's really, really soft and all mixed together. Right, then you add in the rest. So you can pour the rest in. And again, give that a really slow, because else you just get your floury mess everywhere. Don't make you sneeze or cough, one or the other. Don't really want either of those, do we? So yeah, keep mixing until it all starts to come together. Oh, just like that. And again, you want to beat this for another couple of minutes just to make sure it's all lovely together, mixed beautifully. Supple and smooth, as they like to say. Again, you can do this with a whisk. You can do this with a food processor or a whisk, that's fine. However you like to do it. I like the old-fashioned way personally, with a spoon, but it's not for everyone. If you struggle with your hands, which I do sometimes, carpal tunnel, lovely thing that. So yeah, you're just mixing it together, giving it a really good beat. It's nice and smooth. Then you want to add your lemon zest in. Oh no, sorry, not your lemon zest, your lemon juice. You can add a bit of lemon zest in as well, I guess. I don't suppose it would really matter. If you like a bit of lemon zest as well, you really want to give it that lemon kick. Right, so then you want to squeeze your half of your lemon in. Again, you've got a juicer, use your juicer. I don't bother, just stick it in like this. You get the odd pit, but you can just fish it out, can't you? What you got to remember with baking is it's trial and error, guys. Nothing's ever 100% perfect. You know, you're going on to Bake Off, then, you know, maybe, but we're not, are we? We are just home bakers doing our bit. So there we go. We want to mix that all round. So now, while I'm mixing this and the cakes are cooling, I will check back in with you later when everything is cool and ready to go. Right, everyone, so cupcakes completely cooled out of the oven, and now time for decorating and piping. Now, I'm going to admit to you, I am not the best piper. I'm not a great decorator, but I just think, you know, try your best. That's all you can do. So, you want to get yourself a piping bag. These you can get probably packs of 20 from Poundland, Pound World, Pound Store, B&M, that kind of place. If you don't have one, here's another trick for you. Use a sandwich bag, just like I have. Stick all your icing in there, squeeze it down to a corner, cut a little bit off the corner, and you've got yourself a piping bag. I'm lucky enough to have some nozzles, so if you do, use them. If you don't, don't. So that's another little trick for you. Right, so then what you want to do is you just want to pinch the top, twirl it around a bit and squeeze, and then decorate your cakes however you like, guys. You can do swirls. Look, I might just do blobs. I don't know. You just got to keep giving it a squeeze. Oh, and then something like that happens. And look, the bag pops. So, you know, you work with it, guys. So now, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to spoon it on and layer it on and give it a good squash round. So let's give that a go. So, let's see what we can find. I've got a spoon. You know, things like this happen. Like I said, baking isn't always perfect. It isn't always going to be, you know, pristine. But if you're the kind of person that likes it that way, then, you know, all good. So there you go. You just want to stick some icing on the top, however way you like. Pipe it, spoon it, however you like. My hands are clean, by the way, everybody, before you ask. That's one thing I did forget to mention, I think, at the beginning of the video. Always make sure you've got clean hands. Good way to start your baking, especially at the moment. So there we go. So now, with everything that's gone wrong, I'm just spooning it on. There you go. Looks just as pretty. People are not going to mind. Everybody's happy. There we go. So yeah, just spoon some of your icing on. And there you have it. Right, I'm only going to do a few for you just to show you. So there we go. Right, so as mentioned before, you can use sprinkles. You could just put some lemon zest on top, however you like. But I'm very lucky to have a friend that makes fudge. Rebecca's Fudge Kitchen comes in all sorts of flavours. Today we have lemon meringue. So I am just going to gently place a few pieces of the lemon meringue fudge on top. Now, like I mentioned before, I will put her page in the descriptions so you can check her out yourself. She does deliver all over the place. I think she's gone as far as Wales and places like that she's sent her fudge out to, and she's got great reviews, so do check her out. And like I said, I'm very lucky to have her as a friend. And there you have it. Again, decorate it how you like. You could add a bit of lemon zest on there now. I'm just going to put a few of the meringue pieces that have come off the fudge. And there you go. You just do it how you like. I think that looks lovely. And I know for certain my kids are going to love them. So there we go. Beautiful. All sorted. So there you have it, guys. 12 lovely lemon drizzle cupcakes with lemon buttercream icing and lemon meringue fudge for you. Now, like I said, bit of a rustic design on the piping or decorating due to the fact we had a piping bag malfunction, but there you go. Things don't always work to plan, but I think they look lovely. My kids are going to thoroughly enjoy them. Now, don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, let me know how you got on with them and if you liked them. And also leave me any comments for any other future recipes you want me to do. Please check out Rebecca's Fudge Kitchen, and I look forward to trying these later and also checking in with you for another recipe soon. Bye guys!